All right,
Progress.
so quick little update. Let me actually no. Okay, so let me actually go through. Did we still record? We're still recording. Share my screen. We are recording, sharing sound. Okay. KJ, that's the updated version of the new pairs that I want to trade this week. I'm gonna review them next week. Very simple. Catch APY, AUD USD. So Catch APY is still holding it. AUD USD. We were waiting for shift of structure on the daily time frame, as you can see, didn't happen. USD CAT, DJ and trade, break and retest below the structure right here, as you can see, 4 hour. Just wanting to let it repeat this same thing right here. And then NZD just waiting for a large break and then retest of structure. As you can see, the trading list ticks off like 100%, which is amazing, but we didn't have a large break. This is the candlestick, the daily one, and I would have expected something more like this and then a retest to this area to then buy, but this is like not very, very big. So I'm very careful with it. I don't need to trade, like, you know what I mean? So, and actually like Euro JPY as well. However, we were planning for it to play out next week, right? So it's like, yeah, the 4 hour, right? It shifted, hypothetically, it shifted bullish now, but we could still expect for it to create the higher low and then have the push, right? So we're still Tuesday. I mean, you could take the trade right now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, because like from my perspective, right, it's like this week is like it's like a doji week, right? And like, yeah, you would be, if you want to be more conservative, then I would definitely wait for the weekly to close, because as you can see, we're coming back, having a retest and then a push. Always the market stops always like for 1 or 2 weeks before we have the push, right? Just if you look at the weekly, so I just would be careful. Like, as you can see, it took us 1, 2, 3 times, almost 4 times to break out of the zone. This is not gonna have to push just with like one retest, right? Just like, that's just like the thesis behind it. So let's just be let's just be safe with it and conservative, and that's everything it is, and sticking to our plan. If the trade goes, yeah, cool. If the trade goes like this, if the trade goes like this in the next day or two, cool. It doesn't matter. We're following common sense and we're sticking to the plan, sticking to what makes sense, right? And USD JPY, I don't have to make money right now. I don't really need the money, you know what I mean? Like, I am good. USD waiting for break and retest. As you can see, it just goes up right now. And GBP NZD, just we're watching it on how it would play out. And as you can see, it actually did play out, but we didn't have any entry. We were just watching it, as you can see. It kind of like play out. So we still have many pairs left, like catch APY, AUD. I mean, AUD is gone. So the only pairs that will play out this week are going to be NZD JPY either, Euro JPY next week, USD JPY. So the only ones are going to be probably, yeah, the two ones that are marked off green, because if we get we could have a break and retest again. So it doesn't matter that we didn't have the shift of structure, because the daily could just wick and could create a wick right here. And this would actually give us some extra confirmation on taking the trade. If we get a daily wick, if the price goes back up here and closes, and then we could have buy until the zone, could be a trade. And obviously then it would be a 75% trade if we close up here. And then NZD JPY, I'm just watching it, like it has to create some more price action, and AUD USD, yeah. We just have to watch the market really. USD CAD not interested right now. UJPY next week, just have to be conservative. So I'm not like, dude, I'm seeing UJPY and yeah, it looks good, but with other markets, okay, that are ready right now, and we don't have to force anything. Okay, just have this We don't like you don't need to tell yourself to have an abundance mindset or whatever, because there is abundance. They like actually just look at it, right? Like we have multiple pairs. There's no need to rush into anything. So being there and meditating on anything like, oh my God, there's abundance. Like, no, just look at it and it should just use common sense because there is abundance. So yeah, we have three pairs, it's not the only pair that we have. So it's just like asking yourself a logical question. Yeah, that's it. Okay. See you soon. I will review these markets on Sunday, Saturday. Let's go.